everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, I'm Shaughnessy, and on this channel we discuss fragrance, beauty, and wellness. And if you simply like to have a good time and you like my vibe, please subscribe. So in today's video, I will be reviewing all of the fragrance mists from the fall collections from Victoria's Secret. So there are 3 different collections, so I'm gonna just jump right into this. The first one that was released is called the Endless Autumn Collection. And we're going to talk about Harvest Moon Glaze first. Now this has notes of fresh lavender, sequoia glow under the sun. Yeah, I can still smell it from spraying the top. When I first smelled this, I said, this smells like Fairy Tale from Bath & Body Works, which also means it smells like YSL Libre also, you know, has that DNA. But the more I smell it, the more I smelled it on my skin. This Harvest Moon Glaze is not as perfumey as Fairy Tale. It's very soft. Yes, and Fairy Tale is soft, and this is even softer than Fairy Tale. You get more of the lavender in this fragrance mist, but I'm very picky with lavender. I don't like that herbal lavender smell. This is a powdery, fresh lavender that's really pretty. At first I was thinking, this isn't one I need because I have Fairy Tale, but it's different enough that if you like that scent profile, if you like that scent DNA, then this is a nice one to have in your collection. Now, to me, there's really nothing about this that screams fall to me, except the packaging. But the way it smells, yeah, I like it, but it doesn't make me think, ooh, this is so fall. It doesn't give me that. Now, the packaging on this collection, you know, it's okay to me. It's one I really like, and when you see it, you'll know why, but yeah. So this is nice, Harvest Moon Glaze. Next, we're going to talk about Sliver of Sun. And I kind of like that name. And the notes in this are bright bergamot, coconut musk, glimmer of warmth. And I went, oh my goodness, coconut. Now this is a somewhat smoky, spicy, musky coconut fragrance. When I sprayed it initially, I was like, oh, because I got a burst of just like a burnt rubber smell mixed with the coconut. But when it sits on my skin and like it's settled here, because I sprayed the tops in these because I wanted to dry down earlier so I could smell them for the video. It's a different coconut. It's, like I said, it's musky, little sweet, a little creamy when it dries down on my skin. A little smoky, but still has like somewhat of a freshness. And maybe that's from that musk, but it's not, don't think it's super fresh because it's not. Now this is what I would call a fall coconut fragrance without being gourmand. Because when I think of coconut, I tend to think of summer. I don't think of fall, I don't think of winter unless it's like mixed in, very gourmand, very caramel, very like thick, sweet, that type of coconut that's a note in there. But this is a straight up coconut that, yeah, it doesn't make me think summer. It's not, you know, super fall, but if you love coconut fragrances, then this is a nice one because it doesn't make me think summer coconut, you know? And if you don't like smelling like food, but you want a coconut scent for fall, winter season, this would be a nice one. So at first I was like, I don't know about this one, but I do like it, and that is Sliver of Sun. Now next, this is the one, these last two I'm going to talk about, I was most excited about. This one especially, Wander the Meadow. And that's because it had notes of strawberry rhubarb, freesia blooms floating through florals. And you know, I'm not a big fan of green, so this is just okay to me. Okay, let's smell this. Let's see if my opinion is the same as my notes. Unfortunately, it is, y'all. So when I spray this initially from the top, I was like, oh! I was like, whoa, this smells like BO. Okay, so I said, okay, let me wear it. Let me put it on my skin. I put it on my skin. I was like, oh no, it was like BO, like sweaty armpit BO. I said, what in the world? This is what I was thinking. Okay, but as it settles, because I said, let me keep going back to this. Then it goes from that like sweaty armpit BO scent to like a sour floral scent, which I'm guessing is that freesia and the rhubarb, because rhubarb is very tart. And I was excited about this because, you know, I love Delina. If you've watched my channel, I love Delina. It has rhubarb. It has a tartness to it. I tend to like strawberry if it's done right. Victoria's Secret has a good track record with, you know, I was like, okay. I was excited for this one, but no, like I said, it's a sour floral. I don't get any strawberry. So I said, okay, this one I had to keep waiting and going back to it and seeing. So then as it sat a little bit longer, I got a faint, very tart strawberry mixed in with the floral. So like at the end, you're left with a very tart strawberry floral that's not blended well at all to me. I mean, just not good at all. And at first I had sprayed the top and I waited and I came back and I said, oh, it's smelling good. So I was like, let me smell, let me wait, let me see if it smells different in the air. And I think maybe I was smelling so much and working on this video that it had just started smelling good to me, because smelling it right now, it basically smells like I've thought it smelled, because I've had these for almost a week now, playing with them before I did this review. So yeah, no, it tried to get me. It's trying to get me, because sometimes like it smells pretty good. The other time I'm like, ah. So I don't know. And this, I don't feel like working with a fragrance mist, you know? Some perfumes, I'll feel like, let me work with it, let me play with it. But do I really care that much to try to figure out how to wear and play with a fragrance mist? I don't know. Like right now, like when I first told you, I was like, oh, does it smell good from the top? And then right now I'm feeling like it smells pretty good. Like let me spray those with paper. Like a somewhat tart, floral, fruity scent. That's not too bad. But it's not great. And then, no, y'all, I can't do it. And I expected tartness. I did. Because strawberry can be tart, rhubarb is tart. I expected a tart floral scent. So it's not like I was expecting sweet, creamy, you know, I wasn't expecting that. But no, I wasn't expecting it to not be blended and be stinky. I mean, because that is what I get. No. And then it's trying to reel me in, because let me see. It smells pretty good. Like something I would wear, not love, but it's like. But I don't know, y'all. Oof. That one I was just like, for real, Vicky? For real? So y'all, that Wander the Meadow, it might have to keep wandering on, because I don't know. But we're gonna move on to the next one, the last one in this Endless Autumn collection, and this was the one is my favorite packaging. This is Lost in a Daydream, and this is one I was unsure of, and you're gonna know why when I read the notes. Crisp apple, hazelnut woods, autumn in the air. if you watch me, you know I am not a huge fan of apple fragrances. Yeah, they have to be done right. And I still don't gravitate towards apple. Okay, this is a woody apple scent when I first spray it on my skin. And I was like, oh no, I don't know. Think of apples that you've picked like in a wooden crate. They've been sitting there. That's kind of what I get when I first spray it. Then that hazelnut comes out, y'all, and you get a creamy apple hazelnut fragrance that smells different. It smells so different to me and my nose from what I remember ever purchasing from Victoria's Secret. And the apple kind of just dissipates, and you might get a faint whiff here or there. But I mostly get that hazelnut. It's creamy, it's cozy, it's milky. If there was such a thing as an apple frappuccino or a latte, apple hazelnut latte, that is what this would smell like. Very airy, very pretty. I just love it. Perfect for fall. And when I kept smelling it on my skin and wearing, because this one is pretty strong, because another thing I've noticed with quite a few of these fragrance mists, they're very faint. Some of them are. And this one lasted quite well, and I could still smell it on my skin and move it about. Beautiful. This made me think of, the more I smelled it and wore it, Britney Spears' Private Accord perfume, mixed with just maybe the barest hint of apple, because the apple doesn't last that long to me. Like I said, it'll come, it'll go, but mostly I get that hazelnut wonderfulness. And so if you like Britney Spears' Private Accord, I think you would love this, love it as much as I do. Okay, so those were all of the fragrance mists in the Endless Autumn collection. So what I'm gonna do, because I'm not gonna just rate these all together, I'm gonna rate them by collection. So coming in at number 4 for this Endless Autumn collection, y'all already should know, Wander in the Meadow, number 4. Okay, number 3, I'm gonna say Harvest Moon Glaze, because it reminds me so much of Fairy Tale. Yeah, so I'm going to say this is number 3 because it wasn't anything new. Number 2, I'm gonna say is Sliver of Sun, because it took me by surprise, because I didn't have any kind of high expectations for a coconut for fall. I just did not, but I think they pulled it off quite well. So this is number 2. And of course, number 1, to me, this should be Lost in a Hazelnut Dream. This is beautiful. I love it. Number 1. Okay, so the next collection we're going to talk about, the one they released next, is called Euphloria Collection. And so this is their floral fall collection. And I must say, I wasn't really excited about this collection because I was like, is it going to be very similar to last fall's collection, which I purchased all of them and love them. So we're going to see. The first one we're going to talk about is Orchid Santal. This has notes of orchid, amplified santal, prismatic iris, kaleidoscope days. This is pretty. This is a soft, sweet, creamy floral. It makes me think of a classy, powdery, sophisticated floral scent. Very nice, but it doesn't make me think fall. Year round, anytime, because when is it a bad time to smell classy and sophisticated, as you know? But I don't think fall when I smell this, but I really do like this. All right, next we're going to talk about Patchouli Rose. And this packaging to me is nice, it's okay, it's plain in the front, and then the back kind of has like a floral designs on each of them, but it's nothing that just blows my mind, but it is nice. So Patchouli Rose has notes of patchouli, unearths rose, flowering peach, spirited allure. So this one I was scared to death of when I saw it had peach. So let's see. Okay, when I smell this, I think of a spicy, dry rose. Yeah, and it's kind of an incensey rose. And I get a hint of that peach coming out, just a hint that makes it different. It makes it a little bit different than your average rose fragrance mist from Victoria's Secret. Because I was like, I think Forbidden Rose. I said, so is this going to smell like that from last year? But this smells very different from that one. This makes me think of dried, crushed rose petals that's spicy and incensey, with a hint of peach like coming in, peeking through here and there. So this one is different. I do like it. I think it's a dark, seductive floral. Again, it doesn't make me think fall, but I guess it can make me think fall in the sense of it's dark. You know, it's not a bright springtime floral, it's a dark floral. So for that aspect of it, I guess it is a good fall fragrance. I think this is different enough to give a sniff. If you love rose fragrances, then this is, it's different. I do like it. I'm not sure if I want to keep it yet, but it is different. I can't think of anything in my collection that just smells like this. So you want something a little different? Test out Patchouli Rose. Okay, next we're going to talk about Jasmine Cassis or Cassis. This is pretty packaging. I love the color of it. I just love the colors. The notes in this are Jasmine Awakens Cassis Saturated Passion Fruit Illuminated Depth. Now, when I first saw this, I was like, okay, I have a couple jasmine fragrances. They all kind of smell alike. Is this going to smell different? This is just, it's a fruity floral. I think I've smelled this before at Victoria's Secret. Like I said, it reminds me of other jasmine fragrances I have in my collection from Victoria's Secret. This does smell like a fruit punch, a fruity floral fruit punch. It's nice. It's nothing really special to me, and it definitely doesn't make me think of fall, because when I smell this, I think of a sweet fruit punch. It's nice, it's fun, but it's not fall for me. And if you're in the mood for fall fragrances, then this is not going to appeal to you right now. Okay, the last fragrance mist in this collection is Violet Lily. Love the purple. The notes in this are Violet enwraps Lily, layered amber, opulent reveal. I was excited about this one because I love Lily fragrances from Victoria's Secret. To me, they do them very well. They're fragrance mist. And Violet, I'm loving that note. When I first smelled this is the first thought that came to my mind. This smells like the color purple. This is, oh, I love this. This is soft, sexy, smoky kind of floral scent. It's perfumey. And think of like me, and I know it's no berries in here, but it kind of makes me think of like a deep, dark berry scent thrown in there too, mixed in with the florals and the little smokiness. This is beautiful. Now, does it make me think of fall? Just like what I said with the Patchouli Rose, in the sense that it's a darker, deeper floral, that I guess you would say, yes, if you want something floral and you don't want, you know, when I think of florals, you think of springtime, fresh, pretty. This is dark, seductive, you know. Think of like deep satin, purple satin, royal sheets or silk sheets like that. That's the vibe this gives me. So I really, really like this one. Okay, so we're going to rate all of the fragrance mists in the Euphloria collection. So I'm going to say number 4 is Jasmine Cassis, because It's not fall. I've smelled it before. It's pretty, but it smells like fruit punch. You know, it's nice, but it didn't wow me. Number 3, I'm going to say is Patchouli Rose. Now this is very different. And it's number 3 because I haven't fallen in love with it. I'm still on the fence. It's like I said, I have nothing in my collection like this, but I'm wondering how often would I wear it, and that's my, I just don't know yet. But it is nice, it is different, it is deep, it is good for this time of year that we're heading into, fall. Number 2 is going to be Orchid Santal. It just smells so pretty to me. It's just pretty, and that's why it's number 2. And number 1 is going to be Violet Lily because I just fell in love with this from first sniff. So good. Okay, the last collection we're going to talk about today is the Untamed collection. Now this is their collection they come out with, like I said, every season from their top sellers from their signature line. So you just want to see, it's coming. Every year it's coming. And you just have to see if it's different enough or if you like it, because it's coming 2 or 3 times a year, a different collection of these 4 scents. So this one is Pure Seduction Untamed. Now this packaging is very pretty to me. I do like it. I love when they have the tops. The color of the bottle is so pretty. So the notes in this are ripened berry, violet leaves, pure seduction in the wild. Okay, this to me, it gives me potpourri. When I sprayed it, I said, let me spray it on my skin. I sprayed it on my skin, I sprayed it on the top, I sprayed it on clothes. It just makes me think of potpourri. It's a berry scent. It is deeper now that it's set for a minute. It has a hint of floral, but it doesn't blend together well to me. It's like I smell the berry, then I get the floral. It's like they never perfectly mend and mesh well together. And like I said, Pure Seduction, it doesn't do it for me. I haven't found a Pure Seduction that I'm in love with yet. I don't think I've ever kept one after reviewing it. Yeah, this kind of reminds me of the scent I used up in my project, the Forbidden Berries. But that one made me think of December. This just doesn't really make me think of any season. It's just a deep kind of berry scent, but you know what, let me spray this one on some paper because for some reason it feels like I'm getting vanilla now, and I got no vanilla at any time with this ever. So let's see. Okay, yeah, this is what I'm remembering. I don't know, maybe I think I got some of another fragrance mist on that top because I was smelling something else mixed in with it that was throwing me off. Yeah, berry, like potpourri with some floral, but not blended well. So that's what I think of Pure Seduction Untamed. Beautiful packaging, but it is not a love for me. Next is Love Spell. Now I have found I'm not a huge fan of the original Love Spell, but I've found, I want to say 2 or 3 versions of this from different collections that I have enjoyed. So let's see if I'm gonna like this one. This is Love Spell Untamed. The notes are forest pear, apricot nectar, love spell in the wild. I guess they're just all wild. Okay, this is giving me a jammy fruity scent with the pear, the apricot, but there's a freshness that comes out with it because of that pear. I want to spray this one again too. What I thought initially, it was nice, it's pleasant, but it's not a must-have for me. Let me smell it on the paper again just to make sure. Yeah, a jammy fruity scent. Pear gives it some freshness. Nice, but not a love and not a must-have in my opinion. Love the packaging. Like I said, I love the color purple. Love it, the packaging, but it's just not, you know, doing it for me. Okay, the next one we're going to talk about is Velvet Petals Untamed. This is Luscious Almond Moonlight Woods Velvet Petals in the Wild. So let's see. Now I was excited to smell this one because I have liked, I think almost all of the Velvet Petals different formulations of this that I've smelled for the past few years. So let's see what I think about this one. Okay, so initially when I sprayed this, I was like, this stinks. That's exactly what I thought, and it surprised me. It was musty, and it kind of gave me like cigarette smoke, cigarette-y scent. That I was like, what in the world? Okay, so it had to dry down. I'm gonna spray this one again, see if it's the same. And as it dried down, I got like a woody, nutty fragrance. Still had that mustiness to me. I tried this on skin, I tried it on clothes, and it was just unpleasant to me, which surprised me. So let's see what I think about it from the paper. Yeah, it just doesn't smell pleasant to me, y'all. It just doesn't. No. Oh. So surprisingly, and I love the packaging, love that color, but this is not doing it for me either. So the last in the Untamed collection is Bare Vanilla Untamed. This is pretty packaging also. The notes in this are vanilla elixir, apple blossom, bare vanilla in the wild. Let's smell it. Because I was like, how can you mess up bare vanilla? That was my thought process. This is a mix to me. When I smelled, I was like, wait a minute. I said, okay, let me try it on my skin. Let me see if I still get the same thing. And I did. It's a mixture to me of Bare Vanilla, the original, and Sweet Whiskey from Bath & Body Works. Blend those together and you have Bare Vanilla Untamed. With more vanilla, of course, than in Sweet Whiskey. But that's what I get, y'all. So out of this collection, this is the one I was like, okay, all right. But like I said, I was like, how can you really mess up vanilla? It's hard if you like vanilla to, like, you know, mess vanilla up. So I just want to smell these one more time. Yeah. Okay. So it's time to rank these. Number 4, I'm going to say, is Velvet Petals Untamed. I really love this color. I wanted this in my collection. And like I said, I'm a fan of Velvet Petals, but this just did not do it for me. I do not ever want to smell cigarette-y. Now this, I don't mind like a smokiness, but that like cigarette-y, nutty, musty scent, no. And it improved some as it settled in my skin, but not enough for me to be like, I'm keeping it. No, we're not doing that. So number 3, I'm going to say is Pure Seduction Untamed, because I don't know, me and Pure Seduction, we're just not cool like that, y'all. We're just not. Number 2 is Love Spell Untamed, but I have to say it's not number 2 as in, oh, it's so good. It's just number 2 because, you know, I'm doing them in order. This didn't blow my mind or really impress me either. And number 1 is Bare Vanilla Untamed. I really do enjoy this fragrance. Okay, y'all, so what I've been doing in my recent Bath & Body Works, Victoria's Secret videos, which ones am I going to keep? Which ones, in Victoria's Secret case, the only other thing you can get to go with these is a lotion. So this one, I've already purchased the lotion. So this to me is full set worthy. The Lost in a Daydream. It is different. Like I said, I love it. So this is one I've already purchased. The packaging, gorgeous. So that to me is full set worthy. From the Untamed collection, I think Love Spell is going back. Pure Seduction Untamed is going back. Velvet Petals Untamed is going back. I'm not keeping stuff that I don't like. And if I don't like it, I don't feel right giving it away, you know, unless I knew somebody and said, I just love that one. But no, I'm not rich. So I'm taking it back, get my money. Or no, I'm going to get store credit and save it for when other stuff comes out for me to review. So Bare Vanilla Untamed, I'm leaning towards... This is to me good enough to warrant getting the lotion. This might be one I'm not going to hunt it down if I see it at a semi-annual sale, because I could wear this with Sweet Whiskey lotion. I could wear this with Bare Vanilla lotion. I could wear this with any vanilla lotion. So this is one, if you don't have a larger collection, I do think it's nice enough to get the lotion. But for me, I don't think it's like, I got to get that lotion. I just don't think it's there yet for me, unless I saw it, you know, at a sale, $3. Okay, I'll go ahead and get it. The other ones that I think are okay, Wander the Meadow, I'm not working with that. That's going back. Sliver of Sun, this coconut is different to me, but I don't know if I need a lotion with it. You know, I'm thinking I'm gonna have to look through my collection and see what coconut lotions I have, and then I'll make that decision. But I'm leaning towards a no, because at first I was like, I'm not gonna keep this. Then I decided, no, I do think it's different enough to stay in my collection, but I just don't know if I'm gonna get a lotion yet in it. So Harvest Moon Glaze, I am going to keep this one, but I don't think I need a lotion because I have like a lavender, what do I have? I have a lavender body butter from Tree Hut. So, you know, no. And plus it smells like fairy tale. So it's different things I can pair with this. I don't need the lotion. It's not full set worthy for me and my collection, but it is a nice scent. Jasmine, Cassis, you know, y'all, I like this. It's a Shaughnessy fruity kind of scent, but I have this. So this is going back too. It's nice. Fruit punch, going back. I have it. Patchouli Rose. This is one, you know what? I'm going to keep this because I know me. This is different enough that if I returned it and then I would hear people talking about it, I'd be like, oh, I should have kept it. So I'm going to keep this one. Am I getting the lotion? I'm leaning towards no. I'm leaning towards a no on the lotion because, like I said, I don't know how often I would actually wear this. And, you know, I have an unscented body butter from Flamingo. I actually decided to keep because I said I'm not going to keep buying all these lotions and things. So I don't think I'm going to get the lotion on this, but it is unique enough that if you don't have a huge collection, that I think it's full set worthy. I really do. Okay, Orchid Santal. Y'all know I'm keeping this, but I love this so much that I want the lotion, but I don't think I need the lotion. This is one for SAS. I would probably try to find the lotion, but I'm not going to, you know, try to get it now unless there's a sale and there's really nothing else I want. And then I would say, okay, I'll let myself get the lotion. But again, I'm not going to run out and get it because I have probably lotions that would pair well with this. I really think I do. Now this one, Violet Lily, I love it so much. I think I want the lotion. Whew. Yeah. So this is full set worthy for me. So the only ones that I think are full set worthy or full set worthy that I'm going to get It was the Lost in a Daydream Violet Lily. You know, that was it. Orchid Santal, I want it. It is full set worthy because it's so pretty to me. But yeah, so out of all of the collections, I am keeping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the mist and returning 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of them because we're just not keeping them if we don't love them. We don't do that here. So if you all enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up. If you have purchased any of these from Victoria's Secret for their new fall collection, please leave me a comment down below and tell me what you think, because right now I think Bath & Body Works has them beat for the fall collections. You know, neither one were outstanding to me, but Bath & Body Works had more fragrance mist that I fell in love with, like off the top of my head, Pinkberry Cloud, Ivory Cashmere. I love Fairy Tale, but like I said, but those two are ones I was like, wow, I love them. And you know, they're classics, Sweet Whiskey, Bonfire Bash. So I think they beat them. I think they beat Vicky this round, because sometimes with me, I go back and forth. So y'all tell me what you think. Which fall collections have you been loving the most from Victoria's Secret? And did you think, which one did you think Bath & Body Works won, or do you think Vicky won? Tell me in the comments down below. Please share this video with everyone who loves to look, feel, and smell fabulous. And please turn on your notification bell so you will never miss any of my videos. And as I always say, if you like my vibe, subscribe. Until next time, bye.